State of the Union, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be losing myself and I'll be forgetting that I gotta a lot of times kind of just hit the public, my fans, whoever, like I gotta hit y'all with whatever I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? Just on some solo thoughts and whatever else that adds up to and equates to. But welcome to the studio. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on in the background and the foreground. Man, it's like some real commercial appeal success about to hit us in a minute, coming from my orbit, frequency 99. Stay tuned, it's coming. But I just want to jump right into whatever I've been thinking lately, right? And what I've been thinking about is, I'm calling this one the State of the Union, right? I've been thinking about the cancel culture. I've been thinking about how, like, when some pop out on the internet, people instantly want to just like jump into it and dive into it and vilify and convict people, just basically just based on whatever they seen, right? So like if we go from the Boosie controversy with the chick talking about he sodomized her when she was 5 years old. We go to like Cesar Chavez getting canceled because of some stuff that happened 100 years ago. I think literally like almost 100 years, like 90, so how many ever years ago, right? And to everything else that people just want to jump in, right? And like just my opinion on like just off jump on most of this stuff is to all my thugs and my gangsters, to anybody that ever done any kind of time, to anybody that understands the law, to motherfuckers that had to figure out criminal justice on their own on the fly. Shout out to whoever wrote Busted by the Feds, all my federal motherfuckers that ever had to really dissect Busted by the Feds. If you don't know, you don't know. Hey, but like anybody that ever had to like go to the dirt, get to the law library, either come from up under something or go head first into something and figured out the law and understood that in law, they say you're innocent until proven guilty. But people that look like us, we know that that's not true. We know that's not true. That's why your ass can't get no bail. And that's why you can't get up out of there and fight your case in the streets in a suit and look presentable and have proper representation. We know that, right? So I'm shouting out the thugs because if you a thug and you on this media shit and something happened with a fellow thug or something that seemed like street shit and you talking online as if you already know they guilty, right? I understand practicing mistrust before you practice trust and distrust before you practice trust, but man, you got to sit back and watch. I don't know about you, but I done been on yards and I done been places where it ain't no paperwork, but it looked like this nigga telling. It ain't no paperwork. It looked like this motherfucker, the nigga that told on the phone dropped that was coming. It ain't no paperwork, but for sure this the only nigga that was there. This nigga get whacked or removed or stabbed or whatever, and then come to find out the paperwork do drop and it wasn't him. The game is like that sometimes. Smoke and mirrors, it look like that, right? So I say that to say that, bro, if you got any kind of etiquette, I know it ain't really too many of us left. If you got any kind of etiquette, hold firm in your opinions. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you broadcasting them out there, we're just putting somebody out there in guilt. I was disappointed. I mean, even though DJ Academics, he's a nigga that been, kind of putting out kind of lightweight police shit. But look at Vlad and Wack. We know, like, just on some, I don't know, bro. Like, just, I don't know. But, like, look at them. They're there talking about Dirk and Diddy, asking a question about who's more stupid, Dirk or Diddy, right? Whatever your opinion is on that is your opinion. But then they go in on Dirk and they start talking about no allegedly being used. And then that, well, he got his partner whacked or he didn't even complete the mission. All this shit they told me, this dude got an open case. I'm not the godfather of who can do what, where, and how on this internet at all. But I am saying to you that tread lightly, because this is what they doing. This is how I go, right? And it's cancel culture, right? Some people are cancel proof. Like, I'm saying, look around. Some people get canceled for bullshit, right? I'm saying? But right now we got Cesar Chavez being canceled for something that, I'm not going to deny it. In this era of Diddy, you can't deny that nothing happened. You just can't. You just can't walk around and make it seem like this probably didn't happen because it seems improbable or because I don't like it. Like, I'm saying, you see how they play the politics with this rat shit that's going on with a lot of these weak ass rappers that's ratting and shit like that. It's kind of selective politics. But what I am saying to you is if we're going to cancel Cesar Chavez, right? We got to cancel every president that ever owned a slave because we know slavery wasn't just slavery. We know slavery was rape. We know slavery was castration. We know slavery was breaking apart families. And for those that don't really understand it, was systemic, not systematic. Systemic racism is understanding that right now, as we walk around on this earth, people that look like me, right, suffer from maladies that have to do with slavery, even though we're technically and unofficially are officially not slaves today, even though we know that the matrix is real, that we all are still slaves. You're slave to a 40-hour work week. You're slave to stuff that you got to do every day that you really don't want to do, but you're forced to do. You just might not know you're a slave. Just like back in the day, some of us don't know we're slaves. But I'm not getting into that, right? Not right now. My point is that if we're going to cancel Chavez, the United Farm Workers, Fresno State just covered up his statue, all this stuff because somebody told you to do it. Right? All this stuff because a lady came out and said something that it may have happened, right? But if we're going to go deep, let's go deep. We have institutions like Chase, JP Morgan Chase. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that we see, business that we see right now were built on the backs of rape, murder, and all kind of shit. The Catholic Church, you can just do your research on this stuff. They are a gang conglomerate. Do you understand that the Vatican is a fortress that you just can't get in certain parts of the Vatican? Do you understand what this means? Do you know why? Right? So we walk around canceling people. And when it comes to blacks and Mexicans, black and brown, I'm just gonna say that, minorities, I don't even like using that term. But when it comes to that, we quick to cancel our own people. Quick. I posted stuff about Boosie and his response, and those people in the comments saying this, and that, without no research. Ain't nobody did no research. Ain't nobody checked the timeline. If she was 30 something, and how old was the mama? She was 5 at the time, and how old was he? He had to be a teenager. How old was the mama with a 5-year-old kid? Like what was going? Like nobody's even trying to vet this stuff. Everybody is a journalist. I go by the hood journalist, hashtag hood journalist, right? A lot of the stuff you have no idea. I don't mean I don't ever post that could come out to be foul or fake or some bullshit or thought something was real and it was AI because just where we at, right? But that do mean that what you don't know is I'm vetting this shit. I'm looking at it, looking it up, trying to figure out. Somebody asked me about it. You know, when people send me stuff and I gotta go, hold on, I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this is real. You know how much stuff I just don't post because I'm like, I don't know. That's an active case. I don't really, that opinion may not, you feel me, suffice. Sometimes I don't give a fuck. A lot of times I do. But people got to be aware and weary of this culture because you can be canceled. You can be quick to hop on live. You can be quick to hop on IG or TikTok and vilify somebody else. And then you do some shit that lightweight may be sus or just look sus. You could be the nigga that looked like you did some shit, but it wasn't you and the paperwork didn't drop, right? You feel me? You can be, right? And then the internet clobber you for it and come to find out it wasn't even you, right? This cancel culture shit, it sucks. And not only that, nigga, we ain't canceled the president. This motherfucking niggas still rocking around, rocking for Trump, defending Trump. I look at my page, I post that shit all the time. A lot of that shit aging like fine wine. You feel me? People will support the weirdos of the world that look at you and say, hey, I grab pussies. I don't give a fuck about a bitch. Fuck your kids. The Epstein files come out, they eating babies. Niggas' names is in it, but they rocking around right now. It's a whole war going on right now to mask the information that's at your fingertips. But you want to cancel Boosie. And I don't know if Boosie need to be canceled. I just personally, my opinion, I don't believe he did no shit like that. I just don't believe it. I just know that in the Diddy era, in the Epstein era, fuck Diddy, in the era of the Epstein files, if we go back to WikiLeaks, for y'all that's educated, WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, a lot of this shit been out there in the atmosphere. It's been in the orbit. We just been ignoring it. It's been out there though, right? It's been out there, right? So don't be quick to cancel. Don't be quick to judge. Vet your information, vet your opinions, and make sure that when you quick to jump on that pulpit and holler that shit about somebody else, that your motherfucking laundry ain't dirty as fuck. Because it's a lot of people doing that. You feel me? There's dudes online talking about Lotto and 21 Savage Baby. The nigga talking about Le'Veon Bell has allegations of shit with some kids, or a kid at least, and he settled out of court for $25 million. That's a sign of guilt. I have no idea if you're guilty or not, but I think you should sit back, fall back, don't say nothing. They forgot about you. That's not in the media like that, right? But then you get to talking about somebody else and you bring it to light. Shut up. If you had $25 million to get somebody to shut the fuck up, now it's your turn to shut the fuck up, right? These just my takes, man. I'm preparing for the Sunday cookout that's coming up. I'm gonna make sure I start doubling back on like my real true opinions about a lot of stuff that's going on. Just like the State of the Union. I'm gonna call these the State of the Unions. Let me give you some shameless plugs real quick. We got some shit cooking, man. Me and my boy Calwood Marketing. Follow him at Calwood Marketing LLC. You feel me? We got some shit cooking, man. We got motion. We got Frequency 99. We got some shit that's cooking in the background, bro. This shit is dope. We got a Sunday a cookout with my nigga Rec. You feel me? We gonna start doing our booking a lot more efficient. You feel me? And stuff like that. But hey, we want all that. We want all that. Come join us, man. We on today on Sunday, right? We got Peter Evelyn, Evelyn. Y'all be calling him Evelyn. Peter Evelyn, aka Pistol the Singer Man album drop. I got paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking right now. We got a drop coming soon. We putting it together. Throwback to the real R&B with the new school wave and the new school flavor, man. We got everything rocking and aligning the way it's supposed to be. Just drop the 2.8 niche visualizer. Shout out to my nigga Elias. Not for sale and expensive. Shout out to him. It's a lot of work going on. A lot. You feel me? It ain't just music. It's not just content. You know what I'm saying? It's business, it's podcasting, it's management, it's A&R work, it's all that. You feel me? Do me a favor to my people that know me. Don't take advantage of me in ways that I feel like I got to turn into P-Dub. Like, don't make me feel like I got to be Debo on the beach cruising. Here lately, I've been feeling like, I don't know if motherfuckers think that a nigga is a nice guy. And I am a nice guy. You know, I got a 3-year-old daughter, so I'm forced to be nice. It's a lot of soft shit in me just because I got a 3-year-old baby, a baby girl that love me to death. But don't let the smooth taste fool you. Don't allow my kindness to be misinterpreted as any sort of weakness. I've done a lot of time in my life, and quiet as it's kept, although I never want to go back. A true crash out is like y'all use the term crash out, lady. I'm one of the original crash outs. My generation of niggas, right? My generation, especially where we from. Anybody can amen this right now. My generation of people, the original crash outs, we didn't call it that. But let me tell you what a crash out is. A crash out is a motherfucker that has a lot to lose, but in the heat of the moment will kill or die to make sure that his point is proven. A nigga might be sitting in the bullpen weeks or days or hours later and go, fuck, I just fucked that off. But in a moment that he was crashing out, he didn't give a fuck about your soul or nothing that you had going on. And more importantly, he didn't give a fuck about his own shit. So do me a favor. Don't poke the bear. I am the rhino right now. I'm in the corner grazing on grass. It don't even look like I'm a meat eater. My horn, it might be sharp, it might be not, right? But I'm looking like I'm an omnivore. I don't eat meat. I'm chilling. Don't throw no stones at me. Don't come kick at me. Don't say no shit to me, because the rhino is really one of the most fiercest creatures that you could ever run into. But he nice as fuck when you don't bother. That's the PSA for the day. This is the State of the Union. P-Dub GME, free but not free. Global Mafia Entertainment, Frequency 99. We got motion. Join us, man. It's what we do. It's the capo. I'm gonna give y'all a long laugh today, man. Laugh that shit off. It's good, man. Join us. State of the Union. I'm gonna start doing this once or twice a week for y'all, so y'all get the real shit from a real nigga, man. Global.